that have variables or unknown values in them. And we learned that solving an equation means figuring out what those unknown values are. In this video, we're going to learn how to solve some very simple algebraic equations that just involve addition and subtraction. Then in the next video, we'll learn how to solve some simple equations involving multiplication and division. Are you ready? I thought so. Okay, so if you've got an equation that has an unknown value in it, then the key strategy for solving it is to rearrange the equation until you have the unknown value all by itself on one side of the equal sign and all of the known numbers on the other side of the equal sign. And then you'll know just what the unknown value is. But how do we do that? How do we rearrange equations? Well, we know that algebra still uses the four main arithmetic operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And we can use those operations to rearrange equations, as long as we understand one really important thing first. We need to understand that an equation is like a balance scale. You've seen a balance scale, right? If there's the same amount of weight on each side of the scale, then the two sides are in balance. But if we add some weight to just one side, then the scale will tip. The two sides are no longer in balance. An equation is like that. Whatever is on one side of the equal sign must have exactly the same value as whatever's on the other side. Otherwise, the equation would not be true. Of course, that doesn't mean that the two sides have to look the same. For example, in the equation 1 plus 1 equals 2, 1 plus 1 doesn't look like the number 2, but we know that 1 plus 1 has the same value as 2. So 1 plus 1 equals 2 is in balance. It's a true equation. The reason we need to know that equations must be balanced is because when we start rearranging them, if we're not careful, we might do something that would change one side more than the other. That would make the equation get out of balance and it wouldn't be true anymore. And if that happens, we won't get the right answer when we solve it. Oops. That sounds pretty bad, huh? So how do we avoid that? How do we avoid getting an equation out of balance? The key is that whenever we make a change to an equation, we have to make the exact same change.
So kids, are we understanding what Mr. Andaman is saying? That we have to make the same change on both sides of the equation. Are we able to understand, kids, till now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So only Singer is able to
Sir.
understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
On both sides. That's so important, I'll say it again. Whenever we do something to an equation, we have to do the same thing to both sides. For example, if we want to add something to one side of an equation, we have to add that same thing to the other side. And if we want to subtract something from one side of an equation, then we have to subtract that same thing from the other side. And that's the same for multiplication and division. If we want to multiply one side of an equation by a number, then we need to multiply the other side by that same number. Or if we want to divide one side of an equation by a number, then we have to divide the other side by that number also. As long as you always do the same thing to both sides of an equation, it will stay in balance, and your equation will still be true. Alright, like I said, in this video, we're just going to focus on equations involving addition and subtraction. And here's our first example. X plus 7 equals 15. To solve for the unknown value x, we need to rearrange the equation so that the x is all by itself on one side of the equal sign. But what can we do to get x all by itself? Well, right now, x is not by itself because 7 is being added to it. Is there a way for us to get rid of that 7? Yes. Since 7 is being added to the x, we can undo that by subtracting 7 from that side of the equation. Subtracting 7 would leave x all by itself because x plus 7 minus 7 is just x. The plus 7 and the minus 7 cancel each other out. Okay, great. So we just subtract 7 from this side of the equation, and x is all by itself. Equation solved, right? Wrong. If we just subtract 7 from one side of the equation and not the other side, then our equation won't be in balance anymore. To keep our equation in balance, we also need to subtract 7 from the other side of the equation. But on that side, we just have the number 15. So we need to subtract 7 from that 15. And since 15 minus 7 equals 8, that side of the equation will just become 8. There. By subtracting 7 from both sides, we've changed the original equation, x plus 7 equals 15, into the new and much simpler equation, x equals 8, which tells us that the unknown number is 8, and we've solved the equation. And to check our answer, to make sure we got it right, we can see what would happen if we replace the unknown value in our original equation with the number 8. Instead of x plus 7 equals 15, we'd write 8 plus 7 equals 15. And if that's true, then we know we got the right answer. Pretty cool, huh? Let's try another one. 40 equals 25 plus x. This time, the unknown value is on the right-hand side of the equation. Does that make it harder? Nope. We use the exact same strategy. We want to get x by itself, but this time x is being...
So I will ask the question from, whom will I ask? Major General. Major General, what will I do to solve this equation?
We will do the reverse operation by subtracting 40 and 25.
40 and 25.
Yes.
बेटा आप बोल correct रहे हो, but this is not the method right now I'm teaching. I will teach that method in the coming class, not today. So I will ask. Yes, Singer, you can tell.
So we have to do minus 25.
We have to do minus 25 from both sides, because doing minus 25 from both sides will make x alone. So that will help me. I can write it like this also, minus 25 here and minus 25 here. So this will give me 15 and this will give me how much? X, because minus 25 and plus 25 will get cancelled out. So Major, which the method that you are telling, we'll be doing that method in the coming classes. Okay.
added to 25. But thanks to the commutative property, that's the same as 25 being added to x. So to isolate x, we should subtract 25 from that side of the equation. But then we also need to subtract 25 from the other side to keep things in balance. On the right side, x plus 25 minus 25 is just x. The minus 25 cancels out the positive 25 that was there. And on the other side, we have 40 minus 25, which would leave 15. So the equation has become 15 equals x, which is the same as x equals 15. Again, we've solved the equation. So, whenever something is being added to an unknown, we can undo that and get the unknown all by itself by subtracting that same something from both sides of the equation. But what about when something is being subtracted from an unknown? Like in this example, x...
So, whom should I ask? So, Mittalji, what will I do in this question?
Sir, in this question, we will subtract 5 from both the sides.
No. Mr. Batman, what will I do in this question?
We will add 5 from the both sides of the
We
equation.
will add 5 to both sides.
minus 5 equals 16. In this case, x is not by itself because 5 is being subtracted or taken away from it. Any ideas about how we could get rid of or undo that minus 5? Yep, to undo that subtraction, this time we need to add 5 to both sides of the equation. The minus 5 and the plus 5 cancel each other out and leave x all by itself on this side. And on the other side, we have 16 plus 5, which is 21. So in this equation, x equals 21. Let's try another example like that. 10 equals x.
So, many, what will I do in this question?
But sir?
What will I do in this question?
Sir, we'll add 32 on both sides.
32 and?
On both sides.
Okay, Annie, thank you.
minus 32. Again, the x is not by itself because 32 is being subtracted from it. So to cancel that minus 32 out, we can just add 32 to both sides of the equation. On the right side, the minus 32 and the plus 32 cancel out, leaving just x. And on the left side, we have 10 plus 32, which is 42. Now we know that x equals 42. Okay, so now you know how to solve very simple equations like these, where something is being added to an unknown or something's being subtracted from an unknown. But before you try practicing on your own, I want to show you a tricky variation of the subtraction problem that confuses a lot.
Alright guys, we are not going to see the tricky variation because you guys are tricky in your own way. Right guys? So we will do, guys, this is not the method we normally use, but this method helps in developing the concept. So I will give you few questions that you have to solve from this method, and then later on we will use the transposition method only. That I think Major was trying to tell. Guys, one second, my internet is not great.
Send.
So Sifu Nani, what did you do?
Sir, I accidentally sent the wrong answer.
So we have to subtract 5 from both sides, and I will get x equal to 3. Now, one more thing I want everyone to pay attention, that your equal to sign should be below the equal to sign. Now, there is no mathematical rule as such, but we do this so that our mistakes are minimized and we are clearly aware what is happening on both sides of the equal to. Okay, so make sure जब आप लिखो notebook में आप properly लिखो, because if you will not write properly, it will be a problem later on. So make sure you guys write properly, even for these easy questions. So next question.
Send.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 7 to both sides. So now I will be adding them horizontally. From now onwards, I will be adding horizontally only. So minus 7 plus 7 will get cancelled out. I will get x equal to 17. So again, you notice guys, in each step, my equal to sign is where? Right in the middle. All right. So next question, you might be able to do it, but let's see. I'll give the question. Let's see.
2%.
Okay. See guys, how we solve it. So what is happening is here 3 is getting multiplied with x, or x is getting multiplied with 3. So to make the x alone or all by itself, so what I have to do is I have to divide both sides with 3. So when I will divide both sides with 3, what will happen? This 3 and this 3 will get cancelled out, and here when I'll divide, I'll get -4. So x is equal to -4.
Okay, sir.
So do we understand, kids? And when we solve a question, what does it mean? It means solving for x or finding value of x. Better don't annotate. Or we also call it finding the root of the equation. All of the 3 words mean the same thing, or the 3 terms mean the same thing. So next question, 5y equal to maybe 60. I'm just resharing.
Percent.
All right, so what I will do is I will divide both the sides with 5. So here 5 and 5 will get cancelled out. Here I will get 12. So that means y is equal to 12. Next is a by 7 is equal to 14. So find the value of a, or solve for a, or find the root of the equation. So guys, in this question, to make a all by in itself, I have to multiply 7 to both sides. So 7 and 7 will get cancelled out. I will get A equal to what? 98. All right. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
One more question. Oops. P2 Astrom. So what I will do is I will multiply with 3 to both sides. So I will get B equals to 36. Now, what were these? The questions that I gave you, what are these called? Can anyone tell me? Prime Veda, what are these called? All the questions that I gave. Mr. Veda, Sleeping Veda, Sleeping Buddha. What are these called?
Sir, I don't know.
Sir, inequalities.
What?
Inequalities?
ओए कहाँ से यार ये शानदार से शब्द सुन के आ जाते हो? No बेटा, these are called linear equations. अब equations, linear equations कब होती हैं? I will tell you. So suppose when there is an equal to sign, when the degree is 1 means कोई भी number नहीं हो और variable denominator नहीं हो, then it is a linear equation. So guys, is this a linear equation? Yes or no?
Yes.
No, because there is no equal to sign. Equal to sign must be present. Major, please look here. So this is a linear equation. Then more example, 5x plus 18 equals to 24. Again a linear equation. More example, 3y minus 7x equal to 12. Again a linear equation. Next, 3x square equals to 36. Is this a linear equation or not? Tell me. Tell me, guys, is this a linear equation or not?
Yes, sir.
So others, no. What's the reason?
So there's no addition or subtraction sign.
No, beta. Addition, subtraction नहीं भी हो तो भी चलेगा. But degree 2 नहीं होनी चाहिए.
Oh.
The power should not be 2. In this particular question, the power was 2. So the degree only 1 is allowed. So kids, x square equal to 17, not a linear equation. Why?
Sir,
Yes.
sir,
Why?
is
Because it's not a linear equation because the power is 2.
sir?
Next, more example. Beta, एक मिनट रुक जाओ. 7 upon x plus 18 equal to 25. Linear equation or not? Yes or no, kids?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is a linear equation.
Sir, if the power will be 3, then also it will
No.
be a...
Beta, no, this is also not a linear equation because x is in the denominator. अगर
Oh.
power 3 होगी तो भी ये linear equation नहीं होगी.
Oops.
So these are all the cases when it is not a linear equation. Rest, all the questions that we have done today were linear equations only. And I will give you more examples which are linear equations. 7x minus 3y equal to 12, linear equation, yes. 7x plus 17, or let me make it 17x plus 17 equal to 24, linear equation, yes. 3y minus 20 equal to 48, linear equation, yes. Minus 20 minus 6a equal to 44. Is this a linear equation or not? So everyone send yes or no in the chat. Okay. Send yes or no in the chat. All right. So Miss K2, this is a linear equation, yes. Okay, because the degree or the power is 1. If there is nothing written, it means the power is 1. And it has equal to sign also. So this is a linear equation. Okay, guys, any doubts till now? So then that's all we are going to do today from linear equations. So what else can we do? We can do symmetry from IM.
So can we do a quiz?
Singer,
Can you give a break?
you guys want a break? Okay, take a break of 4 minutes. Okay, fine. Symmetry you have done?
Yes, sir. Sir,
You are
in
so
this book
fast.
only. Sir, in this book only.
You have done in this book only?
Yes, sir.
Then beta, what will I teach today?
Sir.
You are such a smart boy. So we will be doing dot situation. It's page number 92. So guys, how we do this is, Pran, keep your camera on. You see this dot. So which shapes are below this dot? One is a triangle and the other one is a square. Do you guys agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now this triangle and square are below this dot. So we have to find a figure where the triangle and square are below a particular point. And that point we can place a dot. For example, in this, if I want to place a dot here, it will have triangle also, circle also, and square also. But I need only triangle and a square. So if I put a dot here, it will again have triangle, square, and circle. If I put a dot maybe here, it will have triangle, square, and circle. If I put a dot here, it will have again all three. But if I put a dot here, it will have triangle and circle. So where should I put my dot so that I can get only triangle and square? Tell me guys, I am stuck.
So we can place it in the C part.
We can place it in the C part here. where I get
Yes, sir.
only triangle, and in this part. In this part, I get only triangle and square, but not circle. So that's my answer. Have you understood, guys?
Yes.
Yes or no? So my correct answer will be C part. So sometimes you can get two dots also. But first we will do questions with one dot, then we will do questions with two dots also. So first let's try the second question, which is very, very, very easy. Even a sleeping child like Prime Veda can do it.
Understand.
P2G. So this dot has all the three shapes: circle, triangle, and rectangle. So I just want a place where I can get all the three shapes. So here I got. Got it, kids? So Pran, understood?
Yes, sir.
Then guys, एक single वाला और try करते हैं. This fifth one, which is again very easy. Let me increase the size to 320%. This looks better, right? Any? Does all right, guys, let's see. So those who got it wrong, hidden guy, the which shape is below this dot? Tell me.
So triangle.
Triangle कहाँ है बेटा? Rectangle है. Triangle तो दूर है. In this part, only rectangle is there. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
So only rectangle is there. Square की boundary is like this. Triangle is like this. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So I just want only rectangle. Only rectangle I can get जहाँ पे rectangle अलग हो here. All right, understood or not?
Yes.
So Kitu, समझ आया? Miss Kitu,
The answer is B or C.
the answer is केवल rectangle चाहिए ना? It's C बेटा. C में only rectangle मिलेगा ना मुझे? Okay. Next, do the question number 1.
So same.
So prime Veda, tell me beta which shapes are below this dot. Circle. So circle I can get here. Circle I can get here. Circle I can get here. Now tell me which shapes are below this dot.
Triangle and square.
Triangle and square. तो ट्राइंगल एंड स्क्वायर मुझे यहाँ तो मिल नहीं रहा. ट्राइंगल एंड स्क्वायर तो ये कैंसिल आउट हो गया. ये पहले ही कैंसिल आउट हो गया था. यहाँ पे भी नहीं. यहाँ पे आई कैन गेट ट्राइंगल एंड स्क्वायर. राइट? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So we have to look for both the representation of dots in all the options. तो मेजर, प्रिंसेस, सीफूनानी, हिडन गाय समझ आ गया?
Yes.
यस. अरे वेदा का तो करेक्ट था भाई. आई थॉट वेदा गॉट रॉन्ग. थर्ड वन.
So same.
Very good. Everyone got it correct. Sifunani, what's my answer?
For A.
Okay. Very good, guys. So we will do the fourth and sixth question.
Not by mistake, I only sent of the first one.
Sir, I sent only of the sixth.
Bittal ji.
The center. So I have also sent.
Annie and Singer.
Sir, I've sent.
So, Mr. Hidden Guy, let's talk to you, beta. Where can you find this dot?
So below.
Beta, just tell me the options.
Sir, C part.
Circle triangle. So, circle triangle I can find in C part, yes. Anywhere else also I can find? No, it doesn't look like. Okay, then the other dot, where can I find? I can find it a lot of places, but it's here as well, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The second one, I will talk to Mittalji. What should be my answer? Wait, ma'am ने mark ही कर दिया.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in fourth question, we can find it in A part also.
What? Circle triangle.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
We-
Rectangle and triangle.
Beta, yeah, rectangle, triangle, and circle we can find. But what about circle triangle? This dot we cannot find.
Okay, sir.
So Mittalji, what should be my answer?
So B.
B. So first of all, this dot, you can find triangle and square dot in how many? So triangle और square यहाँ पे तो दिख नहीं रहा. Triangle and square I can find here. Triangle and square I cannot find in C part and here. So directly first dot से ही मुझे मेरा answer मिल गया.
So by mistake, I thought that circle is also there with that dot.
Wait. So but we have understood, guys, right?
Yes.
So now do the seventh question with 3 dots. My goodness. My goodness. Will Singer be able to do it? That's the big question.
The same.
All right. So hidden guy is a hero for this question. Mr. Hidden Guy, tell me, beta, this is circle and rectangle. Where can you find this dot? And this is only rectangle. So let's search for only rectangle first. Only rectangle we can find in all easily.
Yes.
Then let's search for the second dot. Circle and rectangle. Where can you find circle and rectangle? Yes, Pran.
The B part and D part.
बेटा मुझे सर्कल एंड रेक्टेंगल इसमें तो अलग अलग है. बी पार्ट में कैसे मिलेगा आप?
So D.
तो बी तो कैंसिल हो गया. डी पार्ट में सर्कल एंड रेक्टेंगल. यस आई कैन फाइंड. एंड एनीवेयर एल्स आई कैन फाइंड.
So C part.
C part also I can find circle and rectangle. Then let's see the third one, which is triangle and rectangle. So where I can find triangle and rectangle?
Sir, B part.
B part triangle and rectangle I can find बेटा, but ये तो already cross है.
Sir, A part.
A में भी already cross है because मुझे yellow dot नहीं मिली थी. Out of C and D, where I can find triangle and rectangle?
Sir, C part.
C part. I can find triangle and. So understood, Neem?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So we will do one more question. So let's do the 25th question. Ronaldo, don't do masti.
To send.
Hidden guy again, beta. What's the hurry? You are the hero again, hidden guy.
Sir, I think
Unmute kar lo, bhai. So first of all, hidden guy, where you can find this dot?
Sir, A part.
So I want triangle and square. Triangle and square here. A part में और कहीं भी है?
Sir, D part.
Which one? B में?
Sir, D.
Triangle and square. मुझे मार्क करके बताओ कहाँ पर है. So Mittal ji and hidden guy will stay. Rest everyone can leave. मुझे मार्क करके बताओ कहाँ पर है hidden guy. यहाँ पे बेटा साथ में सर्कल भी आ रहा है ना? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
तो ये हम कंसिडर नहीं कर सकते. I don't want anything extra. Where else I can find triangle and square?
Sir, C part.
मार्क करो. I can get it here. Fine. ठीक है. अब नेक्स्ट डॉट देखते हैं. This one, where can I find? सबसे. Tell me.
Yeah, sir. The triangle square. Sir.
Where I can find?
Sir, C part.
C part. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So okay kids, that's all for today. I'll see you in the next class. Bye bye. Enjoy.